Chubby cheeks, dimpled chin, all of these sound way better in poetry than they appear in reality or in unforgiving photographs. It's not as if to say that chubby cheeks are bad, but they can be shaped and made to look very angular and very forgiving in photographs. And I'm going to show you just how to achieve that. To begin with, look straight into a mirror and assess the proportions of your face. This will help you and set you off in the right direction. When you look at your face, if you find that your cheeks are heavier and lower than you like them, all you need to do is use a product appropriately, so you lift your cheeks and flatten some of the roundness, which is what I'm going to show you now. I'm about to use a cream concealer product, but I've chosen a very dark color so you can see. But normally I would recommend a shade that's 2 colors darker than your own foundation. So a matte bronzer would be great, but remember that a matte bronzer would be a powder and you have to apply it after you finish all of your foundation and powdering. This I'm going to do, I just have foundation on and no powder, so I'm going to apply a cream concealer to show you. Using a flat brush, go from the middle of your ear just under your cheekbone. I would like to reduce the fullness of the cheek. So if you look here, you can find that the cheek drops quite low. Although I do have an angular face, I'm just trying to reduce the roundness of my cheek. So I'm going a little higher than I would normally, so I can remove some of the roundness from here. Another way you can take out the roundness from under your cheek is to do a small moon shape right here. Gives the illusion of lifting the cheek. You can see right on application that this side is way narrower than this side. Now I'm just going to blend that off. So I used a dark concealer to create the contour, and because I used a cream product, I'm going to use a matte bronze powder product just to set it, but you could use this for the contouring itself. Using a powder brush and just dusting lightly in the same direction and just in a moon shape under the apple of the cheek as well. So this narrows my face down. So just a soft dusting under the apple of your cheek and along the contour. And if you look straight in the mirror, you'll see very, very clearly that this side of the face is sharper and more angular, slimmer maybe, than the other side. Now the next step is to add the blush in the appropriate place as well. Now if you want to avoid roundedness on your cheeks, I would recommend that you don't use anything shimmery right here on the apple of your cheeks, because that tends to immediately put light in that area and make it rounded. So when you use a blush, which you will do after contouring your face, use a matte blush and use it right on top of where you have contoured. In this case, I have contoured slightly halfway down the apple of my cheek to give it a reduced appearance of roundness. And then once you have that, just blend it in with the contour downwards, so this area doesn't look very, very heavy. And if you absolutely must add a shimmer to this look, put it right here where the light catches the cheekbone and not here, because otherwise it will beat the purpose of slimming. Make sure that you blend well. So once you finish blending the contour and the blush, you'll notice if you look straight into the mirror that your face is way slimmer than you set out. My recommendation and a tip that I would give you for shaping would be that if you're practicing, because shaping needs a lot of practice, make sure that you constantly practice on either side of your face, one side of your face, so you can see the difference that shaping creates. And then you also come to an understanding of how much shaping you really want to create. Once you have it pat, you know that you're on your way to a slimmer face. I hope you enjoyed this video.